Hey friends, thank you so much for watching. In today's video, we're going to be working on this PSP 1000. So it's got a common issue, it doesn't read UMD discs anymore. If you're having the same issue, first thing I want you to do is clean the lens. Give the lens a good clean with isopropyl alcohol or even just glass cleaner. That's usually the issue. If that doesn't work, then you can get a little bit of oil or Vaseline or something like that on a Q-tip. I've never called it a Q-tip. On a cotton bud and just kind of wipe the tracks a little bit because sometimes it can be the laser getting stuck. And if that doesn't work, then you're probably going to need to replace the UMD drive, which is what we're doing today. I've got a replacement just here. I worked out that the issue with my one is if I open it up and press the little tab in the back there, you can see that the laser lights up. So the laser is not an issue at all. It's the disk drive motor itself. It's kind of seized. When you press the little tab in there, it should start, like the laser should light up and the motor should start spinning just a little bit, but my one doesn't do that at all. So I've got a new, well not a new, it's a used part, UMD drive here. This came from one of the other PSPs I have. As you saw, I bought a bunch of them from Syndico. And yeah, so that's the only issue with this one. Everything else works sweet. So we're going to swap that out and it should be working perfectly after that. So stick around, watch me do that, and please enjoy. So for a PSP 1000, there are 5 screws we need to remove. The 2 small silver screws are for the cage that holds the screen and don't actually need to be removed to open it up. The warranty sticker will also need to be removed, but hey, it's not 2006 anymore, so your warranty is already void. After the bottom screw is removed, you can then flip it over to lift off the faceplate. The button strip and the screen will need to be removed. They're just clipped in each corner, so lightly pry them up, unplug them, and move them out the way. The trigger buttons don't need to be removed, but they tend to fall out anyway, so I just move them out the way. All we need to remove is the 2 black screws in the bottom, keeping in mind that the one on the left is smaller in size. You can remove the cage if you want to for a bit of extra room, but you don't need to. The UMD cage can be unclipped by lightly prying at the left side first and then pushing the right side down and out. To remove the UMD door, gently push the hinge away from the battery side to unclip it. Be careful as it can easily be scratched up. Once the right side is lifted up and is free, the left side can slide straight out. Don't forget to remove the ribbon cables. The ones you want are the big orange one and the small dark one on the bottom. After that, we can undo the 4 small Phillips head screws and remove the drive. If your replacement drive is missing the cage, it can be swapped over by lifting it up past the catch point and sliding it off to the left, then reinstall the opposite way. Now let's swap in the replacement drive. Usually the new drives don't come with the rubber grommets, so you'll need to swap them over. They just slide on and off easily. Feed through the ribbon cables first, mainly the bottom one, then sit it down on the 4 posts and screw it in. It's a good idea to test it first, so reinstall the ribbon cables, whack in a battery, and see if the new drive works. Perfect! Now everything can be slapped back together in the opposite way it came apart. Just make sure the spring sits back in its little groove. And there we go. Just like that, we're all done, and it now works sweet. So as I said at the start of the video, there's a number of things that can cause this issue. The most common is that the laser can be dirty. So as I said, give it a quick clean. If that doesn't fix your issue, then obviously it's something deeper. It can sometimes also be the fact that the little catch that moves the laser back and forth can be lifted up a bit too much. You might be able to bend that down and it can catch again. The motor assembly could need a bit of lubrication itself, or in our case, the drive motor is seized. So most cases, if it's bad enough, you'll need to replace the drive. It's not too hard to do, and it only took me about 20 minutes to actually do it. The UMD door can be a little bit fiddly, but other than that, it's pretty simple, and then after you end up with a perfectly working PSP. So thank you so much for watching. If you liked, do the likes and subscribes and all that thing, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!